Now, getting back to how the asset test as of the 1st of January will impact you, we had this table earlier, but if I show you an example, it will really highlight the significance of this change. So I'll do two examples. One is a single person, Ralph, and then we'll do a couple afterwards. So if this lines up to your scenario, it is well worth understanding. So Ralph, he's 68 years of age, he's single, he owns his own home, he's got cash of $47,000, he's got a Christian pension of $400,000, and he owns some shares of $100,000. So under the Centrelink rules, his house is excluded from the assets test, so we don't need to worry about that. But his other assets that are tested are his Christian pension. He's got cash of $47,000 and he's got shares of $100,000. So his total assessable assets under the assets test are $547,000. Now, the lower threshold, the cutout rate, is $202,000 currently. His assets over the threshold are $345,000, and therefore, at a taper rate, that was the word I was trying to look for in the intro, is $1.50 per for $1,000 over this rate, or $517.50 per fortnight. So the maximum age pension, this is using older figures. These have gone up since in the last 6 months. So his current fortnightly pension is $342.70. Now under the new rules, there's a lower threshold. So there's $250,000 proposed threshold. He's at less assets over the threshold, but he gets no pension because the taper rate has gone from $1.50 to $3, which means that he's over the upper threshold and he'll get no pension at all. So what this means for Ralph is that whereas now he would have been receiving $8,910 per annum, he's no longer receiving that money. So he's basically taken a $9,000 pay cut, or he will take a $9,000 pay cut as of the 1st of Jan 2017. You can see the significance of this change. Just to highlight the same example for a couple, it depends on your thresholds. If you're under the lower threshold, there are some people that will go from a part age pension to a full age pension. So it depends on where you are in the asset thresholds. In this time we're talking about a couple, $800,000 home, $40,000 cash, $600,000 pensions, $100,000 in shares, house is excluded. Assets, total assets of $740, current lower threshold $286,500. They're $453,500 over that threshold. Taper rate of $1.50. Their maximum pension is $129,680. This was 6 months ago, and so they're currently getting $616 per fortnight. Under the new threshold, that'll reduce to $201 per fortnight, which means they've taken a pay cut of just under $11,000 per annum. So it's a significant amount. $11,000 per annum means that they're going to be a lot more reliant on their own resources, and therefore their assets are likely to reduce at a higher rate than they were pre-1st of Jan 2017. It's a significant change. It will have a lot of impact on people in those threshold areas.